is so very easy. My name is Laura, and let's put in an invisible zipper. They are very easy to do, and it only takes 2 rows of stitching. In my opinion, they're easier than a regular zipper because there is no basting. The magic and the ease is all in the special foot that you need to put an invisible zipper in. Once you understand that foot, well, it is very easy to do. Let me show you. When you look very close at an invisible zipper, there looks to be no teeth on the top side. And when you turn it over, you see the teeth. However, the teeth are on the top. It's just the way it's pressed over to the back. If you look at a regular zipper, you have teeth on both sides that kind of go together like this. So an invisible zipper is the same zipper, however, it has been pressed, and it's a permanent press all the way over so that you see no teeth at all. So the teeth would be on the underside. And then when the zipper is closed, you do not see the teeth. So here's the zipper, and you can see that it's rolled right over. I'm going to show you a couple of different packages and how to work the feet that you can buy. And you can get the different packages right along beside where you buy the zippers. So you will have the actual foot part, and then the extra pieces are the bars that attach to the foot. So for example, this is my regular foot, and I need to turn this into the same height as my regular foot. And that's why you have all of these different pieces. I'm going to need a short shank. And on this particular one, you will see that you have this little flat bar and rollers up in the front. So the rollers are going to be at the front, and the bar is going to be along this edge. There's little slots that I'm able just to slide that piece right in. So now the foot is the same. Here's another one, and again, it's the same theory. You have the foot plus the extensions to put the foot on. And with the extensions, again, you need to just match up the size. And the package will recommend the right size. So this is the front, and I need to attach my extension onto this piece up here. And in the back, you'll see a little groove, and on the little extensions, you'll also see a groove. You'll just slide them together. So now the heights are the same for my machine. A lot of machines actually come with an invisible zipper foot, and that groove fits into that zipper. So here's the one foot, and it's just going to slide right on my machine, and I will screw it on just like normal. And there's the other one. It will just snap on or slide on, and I'll be able to do up the screw. Regardless of the foot you use, the theory is the same. It's going to take this little zipper and it's going to unroll it so you will be able to stitch right along that edge. And then as the foot passes again, the zipper will go back down to normal. Do you see how the zipper is fitting in that little groove? And it's going to force that to roll over so that as you're sewing, it curls that over. And it's the same with this one. One side of the zipper is going to fit in this edge of the roller. The other side of the zipper is going to fit in that edge of the roller. And as you stitch, this is going to be able to be curled over, so you're going to stitch right in that line. You see how it's unfolding it? And that thread is right there along that edge. Here's the other foot. You can see the little grooves. So the needle is going to go through, and you're going to use one side for the left and the other side for the right of the zipper. Now that we understand the concept of the little feet and the grooves in the zipper, now let's put the zipper in. First of all, choose a zipper that's going to match your fabric as close as you can. Then make sure that you buy the zipper larger than what you want. The next will be just putting the zipper in. You will know that this side is going to go on here. So then that side is going to go here. Open the zipper all the way. Just place that zipper over. Match your top seam. And then making sure you're using the right side of the foot. Then you're going to be able to stitch right on the inside of that little line. And just sew all the way down. You are not going to be able to sew in this area at all. You will need to stop somewhere up at the top, and that's why it's good to have a zipper a lot bigger. So stop exactly where you want the zipper to end, not using the end. Now I'm going to sew the other side on. And again, line up the edge of the fabric to the edge of the zipper. Then you're going to use the other groove in the zipper foot. If you're sewing with a larger seam allowance, you're able to move the zipper over to wherever it needs to go. The seam line is going to be right along the edge of that zipper. And when you come to the end, you're going to stop. Then you're going to be able to do up the zipper. And you do not see the zipper at all. And the zipper is pretty much done. Literally 2 rows of stitching. And when you turn the zipper over, you don't see any of the stitching because the threads are way underneath those little teeth. Now you need to close the bottom up, regardless if it's a small seam or a long seam for a dress. You'll need to change the foot because this foot is only used to do these 2 sides of the zipper. Before you finish closing the seam, you just need to tack the zipper here. You're not going to be using this end. You're going to make your own end, and that's just going to prevent the zipper pull from coming down. And put a foot on that will be able to get right close to this, so it could be an edge stitch or another zipper foot. Because what you're going to do is you're going to stitch right through this fabric, catching the back side. So you're going to hold the zipper like this. So the stitching is going to come from here and here all the way down. And as you're stitching, once you've gone past the bar tack, you're able to take the zipper and move it right out of the way. Make sure your seams are matching and sew right down to the end of your seam. So this is the stitching line that is going to close the entire garment. And you can get very, very close right to this stitching. And you're going to be able to cut that zipper right off after your tack mark. So now you can see that that zipper is in perfectly. And it will stop right at that tack mark. Invisible zippers are really that easy. You do not baste close your seam first. You're going to sew the left onto the left, the right onto the right, using the right foot. And the foot is what makes this so quick and easy. So it doesn't matter if you use the foot that came with your machine, or if you find it easier to use the ones that you can buy right where you buy your zippers. Where they have the zippers, you're going to be able to buy these feet, and they will fit pretty much every machine. So if you have more than one machine, you will be able to use the attachments for all of your different machines. I really hope you give the invisible zipper a try. It really is a quick and easy zipper to do. Thank you for joining me today on Sew Very Easy. Feel free to subscribe, and as always, come on back. Let's see what we're sewing next time in the sewing room. Bye for now.